Alright. Day 10, 11. See, I didn't make a video last night or this morning. Last night, I actually fell asleep before midnight last night well, actually, I think it's the second time, but the first time it was more like incremental sleep. But this time, I woke up once during my sleep. I had to use the restroom real quick, came back, was out. So, I woke up right around 7 o'clock this morning. So, 7 from right before midnight to 7, that's not too bad, that's 6-7 hours of sleep. Pretty damn good, actually. I mean, still have the RLS going on a little bit, nowhere near, day 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, no, lots better, manageable, bearable, especially if it's kicking in real good, go get in that shower, man, just let that shit pour down your legs, get as hot as you can, hit them legs real good, relax them up, at this point in time, you should be up moving around, definitely should be up moving around. If you haven't been up moving around, you should have been up moving around, it probably would have made it better, but that's in the past. It's like all that other shit, right? So yeah, I mean, not 100%. Don't plan on being 100% for maybe a month or two. Maybe shorter. You never know. Everybody's different. It's a good outlook thing. Yeah, so I didn't make a video this morning, basically because my son was up before I got up this morning, so I decided to bring him out back with me, and, turned the hose on. It's been hot for a couple days, so the grass is all dried out and shit, so he ran around the yard, watering everything down, trying to chase me around with the hose, rode his bike for a little bit, played around. But one thing I did make sure I did is, like, we were out here for 2 hours or so. I made sure that the whole time I kept walking. If he was sitting there playing with something, I didn't just sit there and watch him play with something. I made sure I kept walking circles and circles, kept myself moving. And, when it was our time to play, run over to the pool, play, kick the ball, play, all kinds of stuff. Pretty soon he was following me around the track, making mud streams and shit, riding his bike through it, and, it was a great morning, so, got a good 2-hour workout in with my little boy this morning. It was great. And, that was another thing I didn't like about the treatment center is that, for the first couple weeks there, you don't get your kids, or you can't have your kids there. And honestly, I wouldn't take mine to the one in Pilton anyways. I never ended up staying there. I never took my son there. It's not somewhere I'd have a little kid. That coming from an addict should make a big statement. Okay. Yeah, so I think kids are great. I mean, they're fun, they're joyful, and, don't get in the mode of, and this is why I think a lot of people have a hard time with children, is get in the mode of, I feel like shit, I just don't want to deal with it. But getting your ass up and dealing with it is what's going to make you feel better up here. It's going to make you feel better in here. Not dealing with it, putting it off, sitting there being like down, running in your head over and over again how bad you feel isn't going to make you feel any better. Okay? You got to get up. You gotta tell yourself, look, man, like on day 5 or something, I'm out here walking around, I felt like shit. But you know what? It gave me a great sense of pride and a great boost of self-esteem to say, hey, on one of the days that I had the worst fucking withdrawals, I made myself get up and move around, and it helped. Helped so much with the legs and shit. You gotta wear that shit out of you. Get that adrenaline out. You don't need that much sleep. You're gonna feel a little shitty. But if you're out here sweating it out, moving around, you're going to feel a lot better. Trust me. You might think, and you're not going to die. Okay? You will not die. I'm still here. Okay? I know a lot of people get out in their head. Oh, I'm so sick. If I went out there, I'd just pass out. Well, no, you don't put that shit in your mind. Okay? You won't. You just spent how many years being a drug addict? I mean, how many times have you felt like shit? But you made it to your dealer's house to get that fucking pill and probably sat there and bullshitted for a while too, huh? Yeah, quit feeling sorry for yourself. That's what it's about, okay? We all fucking did stupid shit. Get up off your ass and rectify the situation. I probably won't start looking for another job or try to go back to my last job for a month or two, you know. I'd really like to get my body in shape. Just keep focused on this, you know. I'm going to keep trying to get out of the house more, putting myself in positions. And I know that sounds scary to a lot of people, but, you know, I just went through some hell. I have no intentions of using. I mean, if someone came up and offered me something right now, I mean, this is the kind of state of mind I am with the ups and downs. I might just smack them in the mouth, you know, just. And I know it's not good to hit anybody, but, you know, that's kind of why I'm staying away from anything. Like, someone come up on me, so I just be like, what the fuck is But, no, you can't act like that. Don't act like that. It's not good. Get you in trouble. But, so I just wanted to put a quick little short video on here. How I'm doing, you know. Yeah, still got some restless legs in the night. It can be rough, you know. Up until midnight, I wasn't sure if I was going to, or up until about 11, wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get some sleep. But, you know, I felt that surge of, like, adrenaline coming on, and then your legs are starting to wake up, and, that's what I did. I got up, I got in the shower. I took maybe a 30-minute shower last night, and I got a snack, a healthy snack. I think it was a apple or something, or a banana, one of the two, and put on Right Along, and then had it set to autoplay Right Along 2 right after it. So, no, I wouldn't have to be messing with nothing and laid down. Boom. I was waking up the next morning. So, that was good. I mean, I didn't even make it into the movie at all. It was just like, put my hands up over my head and tucked them in the pillow, stretched my legs out, and I was out. That was it. Done. So, you know, hopefully tonight's the same. If not, you know, shit, man. I don't know. It could go back. It could go either way with the rest of the legs and the sciatic nerve shit. You know, that's a day-by-day thing for me. You know, and that's part of the reason why I'm getting up and moving around, because I want to strengthen the muscle around that area. I want to strengthen that, all that stuff, you know. Don't want to overwork it to the point that it's fucking killing me and keeping me up all night long, but I want to work enough that it's strengthening, you know, so that it's not as big of a problem. And I'm getting used to how it is right now when it's just kicking off like mad. So, you know, I can only imagine in a couple weeks it's going to be so much better. So much better, you know, and keep that in your mind. Remember, when you get past day 3, 4, 5, you know, shit gets better. Pain starts going away significantly, you know. 6, 7, you know, you're still in the mix, but you're feeling so much better. You know, 7, 8, 9, you know, it's all in your head. You know, you might be having a little bit of restless leg syndrome. If you haven't been taking care of yourself, it might extend a little bit longer, maybe. I don't know, you know. I highly suggest drinking as much Gatorade Zero with no calories, no sugar. Just the fucking shit you need to stay hydrated, and a lot of water. Definitely get your vitamin C. Definitely get your vitamin B complex, super vitamin B complex. That shit's going to help with your energy so much. You know, so much. Because you're not going to get no sleep, and you're going to take that up. You know, take a couple, you know, maybe even in the beginning days, take a couple extras, you know. Saturate your body with vitamin C as much as you can. I'd say through natural substances, and then get yourself some powder or a little capsule or whatever, you know, get it into you, as well as the vitamin B and the potassium. Potassium is for your legs, you know, and all that stuff. So you really, really need it if your legs are really, really kicking off, and you're working and you're getting that potassium boosted back into your system. It's gonna help. You know, if you're out walking around, do things with your hands too. Get all them pathways built back up in your brain. You know, if you're waving your arms around, you know, you're moving, you're walking, you're moving your arms around. Yeah, it's gonna work you out more. It's gonna make you sweat. You might look like a goofball or a crazy man walking down the street waving your arms around. But, you know, just like I mentioned before, when a kid's learning to crawl, it's developing pathways in his brain. He's learning every step, every arm movement, every finger touch. You know, the child is learning it through his senses and his, you know, in his vision and what he's hearing, feeling, everything. So, you know, you're back in that infant state. Get your arms moving, get your brain pumping, saying, hey, if I move my leg this way, my arm this way, my fingers move your fingers and your toes, get all those neurological pathways built back up for your senses, and I believe it'll help. Exercise your brain, exercise your body, exercise them together. Reading will help you relax and calm yourself down. If you're if you're reading something like It or something like that, it might not work too well if you're freaking yourself out with some heart pumping shit, but if you're just reading the Bible, a good history book, some kind of form of meditation, spiritual, that kind of stuff. If you're really against the Bible and you're not a Christian and you're just not into that kind of stuff, maybe it's one of the things I used to tell my friends. We used to have these debates all the time, and you got the guy on sides, and you got all these people with these different beliefs. I said, okay, so if we take the Bible and we just don't say God in it, and we say the ancient one, or we say, the first one, or however you want to put it in a different kind of subtext, it changes a lot. It takes that whole I'm a Christian or I'm a Jew or whatever out of the text a lot. So it's not so much religion oriented. I think it helps a lot of people. And if you do that, what I'm getting at is whether you believe it, whether it's whatever, it's it's the greatest history book on our planet. Anybody that believes in history, anybody that believes in the history of the human race in the world should be reading this book. Okay? Does everything coincide? Blah, 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 historical facts have been found, places, people, all that shit. So, science has done one thing, and it's proved a lot of the Bible's correct. That's kind of scary if you think about it, but kind of really cool also. So, I went to college. I did 3, almost 4 years of college, so, I think I learned more on my own. I dropped out in 7th grade. I didn't go back until I was in my 20s. I went back specifically to go to college. College was a lot different than high school, but yet it was still, there's a lot of boundaries on thinking these days in colleges, and that's not what it's supposed to be about. So there's a lot of politics and bullshit in school that should not be there. I mean, that's part of our country and our government's power taking over the people. I'm a very big believer that, we need to put our government back in check. Our government's there to protect our borders and protect our people, not to enslave and imprison them. Okay, that is not what it's there for. It is not to induce on your rights and take them away. That's not what it's there for. Okay, our country is supposed to be a free country. The freedom to enjoy your life and happiness. Read the Declaration of Independence. Read the Constitution. Read the Bill of Rights. You'll understand what I'm saying. If you don't, I'm sorry, but our country wasn't meant to be ran by banks and government. Our country was meant to be ran by the people who place people in charge for them, that listen to them. They do not go to battle with their own people. It is not what this country is meant to be. Thomas Jefferson, looking at Thomas Jefferson, he's a great man. Died poor as fuck, highly in debt, had a great place and stuff like that, but when he died, he left his family basically with nothing. He's one of the people that helped build our country, so it's just shit. I'm a big history guy, I'm a big, I like statistics. Numbers don't lie unless people are fucking with them. Numbers never lie, okay? The only way a number's gonna lie is if you lie for it, okay? 1 + 1 = 2. Always will, always has. Well, according to us anyways, okay? So I just went off and bumbled a bunch of shit there that doesn't even matter about anything. Just because my mind's going a million miles an hour right now. But I feel pretty good, I really feel great. There's some horror stories out there, people just not doing it, Don't let that scare you. A lot of people have underlying issues from before they even became drug addicts, which, common sense, rationality, people, if you had those problems before, they're going to be a lot worse during, but they're going to be probably about the same as they were after. So you're going to have to do something about that. Be proactive about that. It's going to make your time a lot easier. You know, I think a lot of these people need to look at that and say, what, Bremen? Well, that's all I got for you guys. Stay clean. You can do it. I got to go get my boy.